Novi.
Hello, and thank you for watching this webcast. My name is Ashish Saraf, and I'm the founder and CEO of Novi Group, which comprises of several group entities spanning our business lines. However, being an investment business which is largely tech-enabled, we are a very lean team, and I'm personally involved in almost all of the investor discussions so far, however big or small their contribution is. The goal of this webcast is to present one of our investment funds, the Portugal Vision Fund, and its associated benefits of the Portugal Golden Visa. So, who are we and what do we do? We run an investment platform focused on property in the UK and some key European markets, built on the private equity thesis and made better by using fractional ownership via our technology platform. We are direct to consumer, so if you've spoken to a number of agents and never heard of us, it is because we don't indulge in agency and commissions for bringing us investors. We work with investors who are capable of understanding the merits of working with us directly and saving on any intermediation cost in the process. We offer investment opportunities in property-backed investment funds, fractional ownership of properties, and loan notes in property SPVs and holding companies. Our lenders and partners include some very prominent names, such as Banco Caragosa of Portugal, Shawbrook Bank of United Kingdom, Quantum Mortgages also of United Kingdom, EY, KPMG, etc. And this fund we're talking about is regulated under the Portuguese law by CMVM, the country's Financial Conduct Authority. Who we are not. For the avoidance of any doubt, we are not a property developer, we are not a property agent, we are not an immigration consultant, nor an immigration lawyer, or we are not an investment intermediary. So if you are not interested in investment funds or Portugal Golden Visa, this webcast is not for you. If you are, I'd love to walk you through the rest of the proposition. Let's begin with our investment strategy. Our current AUM on this fund is a little under 2.5 million euros, but our group-wide AUM is about to touch 20 million pounds, equivalent across all our product lines. The investment strategy for this fund is very simple. We invest 60% of the capital in Portugal to make this fund compliant with Portugal Golden Visa, and the rest 40% in the United Kingdom, which provides a higher yield and a better stability to the investment portfolio. Now let's take a look at some sample investments before we go on to discuss the financials and the Golden Visa itself. Earlier this year, the fund made an investment into Wyndham Grand Algarve in Portugal, a luxury second home property managed by Wyndham Hotel Group. The rationale for this investment was the popularity of Algarve as a holiday and retirement destination for the wealthier population from colder parts of Europe and the UK. The property is located inside the Quinta do Lago resort, which holds several golf championship matches every year. We have invested 2.2 million euros as our part of 60% commitment to make the fund eligible for the Golden Visa. The total investment, including costs, were about 2.385 million, and the annual rent being received is a little over 82,000 euro, which represents an entry yield of 3.46%. As you can see, the yields of Portugal are fairly subdued, and therefore the fund will make further investments in Novi's UK acquisition alongside other investors, which include family offices and institutions. I will now present an overview of some of our initiatives on the UK side of things. Here's one of our most recent acquisition targets for circa 12 million pounds, in which Novi's equity position is around 3.5 million pounds, resulting in an income of over 450,000 pounds a year. The block contains over 110 furnished studio apartments, which have kept an occupancy rate of over 98% for the last 2 years after reopening from the COVID-19 pandemic, and there's potential to add over 64 more units. 75% of this acquisition is being financed by the Shawbrook Bank. The next sample is the kind of investments we make in corporate serviced accommodation, majorly in Coventry and nearby town in the UK Midlands. Our tenants work across NHS, JLR, Bosch, and other reputable corporations. These houses range from 2 to 5 beds, are fully furnished and managed. A high-yielding asset, we bought this one for £195,000 with an equity of £52,000. The asset delivers a net income of £7,000 annually, representing a yield of over 13%. We're adding 2 to 3 such homes every month to our portfolio. And the final example for today is this boutique family-run bed and breakfast in the beautiful city of Cornwall, where summers are best spent. The asset generated over 200,000 in revenues last year, and we are buying it for £1.2 million, all inclusive. After paying all costs and interest to our lenders, the asset will generate £70,000 in profit on an investment of £430,000, representing an entry yield of 17.4%. With this, we come to the final section of this webcast, where I will quickly run you through the financials for every £100,000 or euros invested in our fund. As you can see, every 100,000 will be divided into Portugal receiving 60% of the investment and delivering circa 4% yields, while UK receiving 40% of the investments available and delivering circa 12% yields. Together, the blended returns should be somewhere in the region of 7%, with capital gains on top. We expect a capital appreciation of 75 to 100% on equity invested, which will significantly boost the net asset value of the investments over the life of the fund. By investing 500,000 euros in this fund, you can earn best-in-class financial returns, plus a golden visa for you and your family. Please note, there may be government fees and costs which will apply for the visa side of things. Thank you for listening in. As always, with any investment, please do your own due diligence. Talk to us as many times as you need, because investments will always carry some level of market risks. We can further offer capital guarantee options in exchange for an additional share of the profits on the upside. Thank you very much for watching.